বন্ধু বাংলালিংক সঙ্গে চালু করলেই টানা 3 মাস আধা পয়সায় কথা বলুন মাত্র 39 টাকা রিচার্জে, আর সাথে আছে 10 জিবি পর্যন্ত ইন্টারনেট বোনাস। বাংলালিংক।
Yeah, Mosaddek Hussain will be in a bit of a pressure here. He's the next batsman who's coming to bat now after the fall of Pollard's wicket. Just when things were going towards Dhaka Dynamo, this happened, leading edge, straight up in the air. It's a pretty simple catch in the end for Dhiman Ghosh. Waited and waited and waited, and then in the end, no problems. They'll be happy. Just a little while ago, they were shell-shocked by the power hitting from Kieron Pollard, but he's back in the pavilion, and now this is turning out to be a really good match now. They need 42 now from 31. I just wonder why the top two bowlers were not used earlier. Look at Chowdhury, 1 for 4. Shafiul Islam before this had given not much away because he's given away 13 runs. So he'd given away only 4 runs in the first 2 overs that he has bowled, and he's picked up the big fish. And look at Mahmudullah, 1 for 29 of 2. Bradford also expensive, 29 of 2, 17 for 4. That was good. Dhananjaya, Pollard, all balls faced today. Yeah, it's the ones that is closest is the wicket, but look at the boundaries that he has hit. Massive sixes. Again, a short one to keep the batsman quiet. He finishes off well. After 15, it's 115 for 6. Even after that big hitting from Kieron Pollard, look at the difference here. Much ahead. Thanks to that innings from Kieron Pollard, 115 for 6 at this stage. Khulna Titans were 93 for 4. But then Carlos Bradford really got into his act, putting up a really good partnership, good delivery. But he's punched that down the ground, just a single.
The 41 of 29, still very gettable. The difference just 12, 4 wickets standing. And Mosaddek Hussain, I've seen him handle a bat, and he is a good player. This is really a contest now. It's more even. With Pollard gone, this is the time that teams would try to outbeat each other, holding one's nerve, winning moments. It's the key. Let's see what happens here.
Yeah, he was man of the match in the last match. Abu Jahid Chaudhary, 4 for 35, and it'll be a good test. He bowled on 1 over prior to this over and just gave away 5 runs, which is just incredible. Also picked up a wicket. I think this will be a good test for the youngster. He's been very impressive. This is good running, very good running. A little bit sloppier from the outfield there. Too easy for the batsman to come back for the second.
39 of 28, that's the equation. Yeah, but very good running indeed. Look at the pressure turning, and quite easy in the end, the second one. Always good to run that first run hard. Just gives you that extra bit of seconds to make your second. So Mosaddek Hussain, let's see how he handles the bat here.
Yeah, it's the wickets that Khulna Titans is looking forward to. Nicely played, but only be a single bet. There's a man in the deep in that direction. Required rate now 8.44. Original was 7.85. And the problem with Dhaka Dynamo is they've got only 4 wickets in hand. It's not turning out an easy one. Yes, had that man on the screen on the left, Kieron Pollard was, if he was still there, then certainly Dhaka Dynamites would be feeling a lot more comfortable. Still possible, as you mentioned. Only be a single. So dealing in singles at the moment. 5 already in this over.
This is good work by Khulna. They're just making sure that that rate keeps climbing. Now it's 8.5, and the gap, though still 11, that's not a surprise at all. Seamers have bowled extremely well so far in the tournament, particularly here. They mixed it up. This man got 4 wickets in the first game, or the last game he played.
That's a double, almost more than double. 89 wickets for the seamers, 42 for the spinners in this tournament. Again a short one, straight to the fielder, shy at the stumps. Direct hit would have been very, very interesting. They want the second, but I don't think it's there.
So they've got 6 so far of the first 5 balls. That's that running here. Well, direct hit would have been always tight. Direct hits are generally tight, and look where he's running. He's veering away. That always happens. Batsmen is running straight, just lose those milliseconds. That can be tight in the case of a direct hit. Very lucky. Last ball of the over. Oh, that's played well. Akila Dhananjaya, wrong-footed on the boundary. So 8 runs of that over. It's 123 for 6 and 16 overs completed.
সারাদিনের ব্যস্ততায় ত্বকের যত্ন নেওয়ার সময় কই, ফলাফল শুষ্ক ত্বক। এজন্য আমার চাই ভ্যাসলিন ডিপ রেস্টোর। এতে আছে ভ্যাসলিন জেলি, যা প্রচন্ড শীতেও ত্বকে দেয় 6 গুণ দীর্ঘস্থায়ী ময়শ্চারাইজেশন আর দেয় সুস্থ ও সতেজ ত্বক সারাদিন। আমার কাজ তো শেষ, কিন্তু ভ্যাসলিনের কাজ চলছে।
DJ Bravo in action again.
Shot, second shot.
Full toss, swung away, 6. And taken. What a wicket.
Now that he's found confidence, he can dispatch it into the pavilion.
Oh, that's going to be close. Up goes the finger.
BPL Season 5, Kumilla Victorians versus Chittagong Vikings. Today at 6 p.m. live on GTV. Also on Rabbit app.
আরো একবার কাপ নিয়ে দেখছি যে কেমন লাগে, আবার কাপ ছাড়াও দেখছি কেমন লাগে। আমরা দেখছি কাপ ছাড়া আঙ্গ তো ভালো লাগে না, আমার গা খাউজ যায়। এবার আর খাউজা যেত না, কাপড়ে আমরা
আর ফরমত ভাই পাত্তিনে বিয়ে করি আই মতো 3 উইকেট উগর রান আউট পুরো ফরমত আর আমি জিততাম বাবু। আর এই তার বুঝন না পারে, এই তার ডিস্টার্ব দিও মানুষ হত হয়ে গেলে চান্স না পায়, মাথা দেওয়া যাবে।
চোখ রাখুন ফ্রেশ নিবেদিত ক্রিকেট তককতে, শুধুমাত্র জিটিভিতে।
ফ্রেশ প্রেজেন্স ক্রিকেট এক্সট্রা থেকে আমি সামিয়া আফরিন আপনাদের সবাইকে ওয়েলকাম করছি। প্রত্যেকটা বল ইজ ভেরি মাচ ইম্পর্টেন্ট অ্যান্ড কাউন্টেবল। সেখানে 48টা ডট বল ছিল।
টি20 হলো যে আপনার 4-6 খেলা, আপনার এখানে কিন্তু দেয়ার ইজ এ প্ল্যান।
এইভাবে ফরেন প্লেয়াররা এখানে বিভিন্ন টিমের সাথে অ্যাকোয়াইন্টেড হচ্ছে।
ওয়ার্ল্ডের টপ ক্লাসের প্লেয়াররা কিন্তু আপনার বিপিএল-এ খেলছে।
Fresh presents Cricket Extra every match day after the match, only on GTV.
Well, there was a lot to think for both the sides in this Bashundhara LP Gas strategic timeout. This game is evenly poised. Any unwarranted movement can cost the game for either side. Oh, what an innings from Pollard. turn the game on its head. Before he arrived at the crease, Khulna Titans, they were right on top, dictating terms. Still plenty to play. 34 runs needed of 24 deliveries.
Dhaka Dynamites were certainly down and out.
If you have to go on a punt, what's your teammate?
I've got to go with the Dhaka Dynamites at the moment. Sheffield continues from the Shah Cement end, cut away, just one.
Well, these two batsmen have to play sensibly. Jahurul is at the crease. He's played 24 deliveries, looks set to do something special for his side. He should be ably supported by Musaddiq.
Yeah, Khulna will be looking for a couple of wickets here. If they can get one, hopefully another one in quick time, then they are able to pull back the Dhaka Dynamites. But at the moment, 34 from 23, you've got to think that Dhaka can do it. Turned away. Just the one run. And they come back for two, actually. That's good running. Fielder just toppling over, losing his balance as he fielded there, and that allowed them to come back for two. This is good running and good awareness.
These kind of deliveries are not going to help cause of Khulna Titans. Yes, it was a good effort from the fieldsman at fine leg, but not good enough to save another run. 2 runs scored. Good comeback. This is the line, this is the length. He should be looking to bowl all the time. Sheffield, he's been amongst wicket. 2 wickets so far for him. Picked up a very important wicket at a crucial juncture of the game when he removed Pollard. It was looking so dangerous. He's been very consistent throughout the tournament. Bowler to rely on in difficult situation. Good run once again. You know, you must have enjoyed Pollard's batting. It was so effective today.
It was about time that we saw something of that kind from him, as we see one of the owners of the Khulna Titans and some of the dignitaries. It's a very tense game. They were a lot happier at the end of the first innings when Brathwaite was going crazy, but Pollard's given them a bit of his own medicine.
Yeah, he packed few punches, but wasn't able to knock out the opposition. I could see faster bowlers employing these short pitch deliveries, just channelizing their aggression, bringing problems for the batsmen on pitches where there is nothing for the fast bowlers. Good to see.
He's been someone who's been pretty nippy with the ball for me, Amir, and as you say, the wickets that have been played on so far have not really supported the quicker bowlers, but he certainly got something out of the wickets along with his teammate Jofra Archer.
Yeah, he's deceptive. And he's got slow ones, slow bouncer in his repertoire. 17 overs completed. It's 136 for 6. Still anybody's game. At this stage of the game, Dhaka Dynamites clearly ahead, runs-wise. But the wickets, that's a worry. 6 of them picked up by Khulna Titans. Seems like there is a bowling change being affected. Mahmoodullah entrusting Jofra. Is a good option, isn't it?
I was just about to say, this is a good change from the captain. We saw a beautiful Yorker to dismiss Cameron Delport earlier today. He did it a couple of nights ago as well. As we look at Jofra Archer and his landing areas in the BPL this season, and he's mixed it up nicely. And look at all the other seamers.
Yeah, he set the trend for the fast bowlers by bowling few short pitch deliveries with a newish ball and then employing those Yorkers. And then these slow deliveries makes him mighty effective.
He's got good pace. Hold the quickest bowler of the tournament so far. 152.2 k's an hour. That was earlier on this afternoon. And early in his spell as well. He certainly has the ability to get those spearing Yorkers in. And if he can get it right here and get a wicket, he's certainly going to be putting Khulna Titans in a position to win this game. It's in the balance, Amir.
Still is. I'm with you. A good over can change things for Dhaka Dynamites. And a wicket can seize the fate of the game.
Well, you can see lots of planning going on at the moment by the captain, making sure he's got the right fielders in the right place. Gahurul, the man on strike, 27 from 27, so he's gone okay. You want to make sure they don't give him any chance to get any boundaries. If anything, one run, get off strike, and Walter Mossadegh, the newer man at the crease.
Oh, that's beautifully played. He was expecting a Yorker, and the batsman was very lucky that he got it outside the off stump. A low full toss, just opening the face of the bat and placing the ball in the vacant third man area. Important 4 runs.
Yeah, just a slight change to the field again. I think Jofra Archer got that wrong. He's got a deep square. He's got a guy on the boundary at Cow and at Lowan. He wanted that Yorker to be straighter, somewhere there. And he was disappointed that last delivery. That's certainly more the area that he wants to be bowling with that field.
Well, I'm not convinced with the field placing. Still want a third man. Yeah, because they are bowling against the tail-enders. I know Jahurul is going to be offended when I tagged him as a tail-ender, but I'm not referring to him. Mossadegh. These guys often play the ball, etch the ball towards third man, inside edge towards fine leg. Now he's realized he's pushing the fieldsman. A third man